E aí, galera, Nightwolf aí mais uma vez com vocês e hoje voltamos aqui com Pathfinder. Vamos então para a missão principal aqui. Finalmente conseguimos uma audiência. Ela aqui. Cuidado, hein, mano, cuidado. Muita calma. Que muito louco. Ela aí.
Greetings.
Arelo. Saudações.
Greetings, Commander.
Eu vim falar com Nocticula. O que você está fazendo aqui? E com o Sutura.
The Suture is my servant.
É meu
I did
servo.
not expect him to rush into the abyss after me, but I have allowed him to remain with me while I take care of some business. However, you asked what I am doing here. I bring answers. You have walked a long path, one where shadows constantly flicker at the edge of your vision, and questions multiply like flies above carrion. It is time for answers. At least, some of them. Day 16, Aridus 4715. Experiment, transformation. Subject, let's skip that. Objective, to embed the essence of a Nehindrian crystal in the soul of the subject. Expected result, the essence will coalesce with the subject's soul, which will ready itself for total transformation, triggering the concomitant powers. The time has come to put my plan into action. You are my creation. Your power was my gift. Now you know. You are asking the right questions, but the time has not yet come.
Ah, such special memories. Remember the laboratory, do you? I told you back then. Go on, look around. See all the ones Lady Aurelia worked on. Here with us is definitely the place for you.
Your power is of the same kind as that of Nulkineth, Jeribeth, and the other demons that you have met. The power of the Nehindrian crystal dissolved into the blood lies within your soul. I have already hinted at this to you once before, when I left the essence along with the Lexicon of Paradox in my old laboratory, and ordered the suture to make sure the gift found its way into your hands. But there is more. Do you remember when you were taken to Canobris with a wound that would not heal?
Ah, tá.
Do you remember how Terendelev apparently healed you? That was merely an illusion. The dragon was only able to temporarily dull the pain. In fact, it was I who saved you, when I came to you in the caves and implanted a crystal within you. No, saved is not the right word. Your wound is still not healed. That is why your wound weeps blood from time to time, every drop of which burns your enemies.
Olha lá. O sangue começa a escorrer da ferida em seu peito. Chamas misteriosas parecem dançar dentro das gotas de carmesim.
This is pure essence of Nehindrian crystal. My invention is far superior to the crystals used by Xanther, which were barely refined at all. It will give you new strength, and help you to overcome the wound that still slumbers within your soul. Take it. Take it, and you will see that this is the very power that has lived in you since the Battle of Canobris.
Eu recusei. Em resposta... Menor. Ah,
That
entendi.
effect. How unexpected. It deserves to be studied, but I will see to that later.
Enough! Enough of this madness! I was blind. O Lady of Heaven, how blind I was. I saw holiness in the half-fiend's creation. But is it truly possible? Angelic light in a creature of darkness? Am I tricking myself into thinking that I have been deceived? Forgive me, champion. I must leave you. I must collect myself. Pray. Reflect. Find me in the Nexus.
We still have something to discuss.
O que é essa ferida na minha alma? Quão perigosa ela é?
It was my mistake. My failure. I failed to... The tale is too long to recount here. Your wound is a reflection of the world wound, in a way. It is very dangerous, even if you do not yet realize it. It is not a disease, but rather an abscess, which will one day burst and kill you. No doubt you have felt this affliction on several occasions. It awakens when you use your power. It makes you sense more strongly what mortals call the corruption of the abyss.
Até que a ferida do mundo seja curada, você não terá paz. Você me seguiu?
Not just any creatures, demons and half-demons. The soul must have a stable connection with the
entendi. Tem que ter
abyss in
conexão.
order for it to receive the power of the crystal. Experiments involving tieflings and mongrels
Olha
failed
só.
because the voice of the abyss was not strong enough within them.
Valuable information. The Order will be interested to learn this.
I wasn't a demon either when I started. But there are always ways to circumvent, or even to override the laws of the universe. I changed myself by knitting my soul together with the essence of the abyss. And I changed you. Do you remember the fits of rage that began shortly after Discari's attack on Canabras? This is how the second half of your soul manifested itself. Not yet fully aware. Not yet awakened. It's a pity you did not choose to let your demonic nature take hold. The result would have been most impressive. All those arrogant crusaders, those knights with their eyes ablaze, those pious priests. They have installed at the head of their magnificent army a scion of the abyss, the creation of the architect of the world wound, whom they so revile. Both,
Ambos.
and neither.
E nenhum.
I have served both Discari and Baphomet, and not merely as the lowest in the pecking order. But I do not think you'll be surprised when I tell you that to me, both of these mighty lords are merely convenient temporary sources of power. And their time is almost at an end. But the Lady in Shadow is different. She is the preeminent ruler. Soon you will understand this for yourself.
Meu poder é diferente de Jerrybat.
Yes, because I taught
Sim.
Xanther and the other servants of Baphomet and Discari the earliest version of this transformation ritual. I spent decades perfecting it until I obtained the power that I gave to you. Power in its most purified form, cleansed of the filth and chaos inherent within the original blood of the demon lords. Your power is as pure as thrice distilled water.
Caramba.
But it resonates with other powerful sources of supernatural power, such as the Sword of Valor. And your power can change. You must have realized this already. You have shaped my gift into a form that you yourself have chosen. Are you sure you are ready to hear the answer to that? To understand my intentions, you must understand everything else first. So think. Are there any other gaps
Ah,
in your
tipo assim, eu
knowledge?
sou obrigado? Ah, tá.
Of course. I even kept notes. I began my observations long before our meeting in Canabris. You were chosen and prepared for a special destiny. I am pleased to see that you still wear them. I enchanted them specially to protect you from danger. I am glad you found my gift useful.
Braçadeiras?
Aside from this, I helped you, even when you were unaware of my presence. I saved you and your unfortunate
Na fenda?
companions when you fell into the crevice in Canabris. In the Grey Garrison, it was I who distracted Minago to allow you to approach the Wardstone. And in Dresden, I appeared under the guise of Yoniel to guide you toward the Sword of Valor.
Ah, é verdade, né? Ah,
And I also left you a present in my old laboratory, and told the Suture to see that you received it. I knew that sooner or later you would find your way there. That place exerts a powerful pull.
pera. Ser caótico, né? Pera aí.
They are not my masters, they are
Eles
a
são-
resource.
Certo.
You always have to sacrifice something. I wanted you to go to the laboratory to see with your own eyes what I had been doing and what I am capable of, so it would be easier for you to accept the truth. The laboratory is the place where I prepared your ascent. And the Suture was the only one who I could trust to execute my plan and explain everything.
Ó, já passei aqui no teste de percepção. Olhe para isso, eu realmente provoquei uma reação. Esta é a segunda vez que sua expressão mudou quando eu mencionei a sutura. Agora eu sei que o arquiteto da ferida do mundo é capaz de sentir remorso, mesmo quando ela envia seu servo a uma missão mortal.
I see I am not the only one making observations and drawing conclusions. You are analyzing me. That is commendable. I want to help you close the world wound.
Olha quem chegou! A gatona!
You were about to say, we are going to close the world wound, weren't you, Aurilu? I see no reason to continue deceiving this mortal. Now, I am convinced that she is quite worthy of serving me. I will even reward her with a modicum of knowledge.
Por que elas querem fechar, né?
Greetings to you, Our Lady in Shadow.
It's nice to see that even surrounded by mortals, you haven't forgotten who your mistress is, Arushale. You may rise.
I didn't mean to. I don't know why I did it.
Pera aí. Caramba. Ai, meu Deus. Pera aí, galera. Esse tempo todo?
Naturally. I am in the habit of observing my servants and guests while remaining unseen. Their private thoughts fly most eagerly from their lips when they believe themselves to be unwatched. And secrets exchanged in whispers are often invaluable.
E aí? Caótico. Caótico, mal. Legal. Acene com a cabeça calmamente. Meus cumprimentos. Aqui.
Such an impenetrable face you have, mortal. It hides your heart well. I have had my eye on you for a very long time. You see, it was at my behest that Lady Vorlesh imbued you with such incredible powers. But I was curious to see your worth as an individual, not as Lady Vorlesh's creation. Thus, I decided to postpone our meeting and see how you'd fare in Ala Shanira, and whether or not you could win respect and power among those not so easily impressed by outstanding magical abilities. Well, you've passed my test adequately by proving that your character and your will are stronger than the Nehindrian powers Lady Vorlesh has vested in you.
Sim.
You are wise, my lady. However, only those who have never known or forgotten what it is like to be mortal can so easily dismiss the importance of power. To be someone whose life is fragile and can be cut short at any moment, like a candle snuffed out by a gust of wind.
It is a shame your angel has left you, mortal. I would have liked to talk to him. I don't expect I will get another chance, as that celestial buffoon's days are numbered.
Pera. Por que você acha que ele vai morrer?
Because he charged off all alone into the vastness of the abyss. An old friend awaits him there.
Fê.
The Echo of Discari. And the Echo has been anticipating this meeting for a long time. Perhaps you don't know everything about me yet, mortal. Perhaps you made the same mistake as many before you, and many who were more insightful and more powerful than you, by presuming to know what to expect from the Lady in Shadow.
Conte-me sobre o Echo.
He is a strange creature.
Estranha.
A bespoke creation, so to speak. Long before the world wound was opened, Discari, that little cricket, was seeking a way to have some fun on Galarian and assert his influence there. One day, he decided to gather a few strong mortal followers, fuse them together into one being, and pump that being full of his own power, in the belief that something worthwhile would come of it. That is how the Echo came to be. To the great dismay of both the Echo and the Lord of Crickets, the Echo was greeted by Eredin, protector of humankind. Eredin gave the Echo such a thorough thrashing, the whole abyss thought him dead. And yet he was not. Cricket, the younger, is alive and well, though I cannot say the same for Eredin. But the Echo remembers his humiliation still. He hates anything and everything related to Eredin, especially his inheritor, Iomedae. Her heralds, her priests, her temples. He would hate Iomedae's pet pug, if she had one. Envy, humiliation, ego. The usual playthings of little boys from all planes and realities. The Echo suffered more than one defeat, first at Eredin's hand, then under the onslaught of the forces of heaven. Those routes taught him to attack his enemies by stealth, boldly and often, killing and crippling anyone close to the light-bringing goddess. Now, it seems, he has decided the time has come. The Herald of Iomedae himself is in the abyss alone, without a retinue of lesser angels. He's an interesting little bird, that angel. Before he became the Herald of Iomedae, he served Regathiel, the General of Vengeance. I've always found the fate of that Imperial Lord to be quite fascinating. Did you know that the father of the Upper Plains' top military leader was a devil from hell? Regathiel had to achieve many feats to redeem his unholy legacy in the eyes of the other Imperial Lords. But he did. A remarkable tale, is it
Que loucura,
not?
né? Interrompida. Olhos verdes.
Another island, another loss. Enough! I warned them that I would not stand for the desolation of my realm. They have not heeded me, and they will regret it. Go to your sisters and tell them to prepare.
Eu a conheço.
Yes, You've already met Laulia, my talented assistant. I've been watching you since your very first moments in the Abyss. And even a little earlier. I have prepared a beautiful intrigue that will topple many of your enemies and seal the world wound forever, ending the threat to Galarian. And you have the chance to become part
Por
of that
que ela
intrigue.
quer ajudar, né? Meu companheiro Ember gostaria de falar com você. Pera, desejo informá-la de traição. Eu matei seu mago da corte. Primeiro aqui.
Ember. So that's her then? Well, approach. I have heard you bleeding your
Patéticas para
pathetic
mim.
prayers at me. You have some nerve addressing me with such nonsense. Did you think I would simply repent? Renounce my status as a demon lord? Do you have any idea what I had to do to acquire it? Wait, what is this? I can't stand these noises. Do you think you're the first to try to move me with a display of tears? It only makes me angry. If you wish to speak, then wipe your nose and
Caramba,
speak clearly.
velho.
I know what you had to do to others and to yourself. I'm so sorry. So sorry. If only I could ease your pain somehow. Calm your sorrows.
Ela é louca.
I don't know what nature is and don't care a whit about cosmic good and evil. They are but labels thought up by philosophers. I know what power is. Pleasure. Desire. All this childish babble merely amuses me. Nothing more. So, where were we? My pain? My sorrows? What nonsense are you talking? Don't...
I'm so sorry. You're the most
LOL.
miserable soul I've ever seen. I've seen people burned alive. People being devoured by monsters. People burying their children. They were in pain. So much pain. But I've never seen
Ô, louco.
anyone in as much pain as you.
What is this saccharine drivel? What do you even know of me, Nat?
I've seen your city. You were the one who built it. It is the way you wanted it to be. It holds all of your dreams, all of your heart, and everyone in this city is suffering. Everywhere, all the time, every minute. All who live here are hurting and scared. If these are its citizens, how miserable must its ruler feel?
And this is what you brought her to me for.
Eu vi a verdade de sua sabedoria mais uma vez. Talvez fosse bom para você ouvi-la também.
As if I hadn't seen enough sanctimonious bores in my life. So, what do you suggest I do, preacher? Beg the good gods' forgiveness? Devote myself to serving a sword-swinging upstart, perchance? Or that old crone, the moon?
No, no. Gods can't help anyone. They're just like us mortals. Silly, frightened, clueless. You're almost a goddess yourself. You know better than anyone that no one can save you. No one except you.
Save me? From what exactly?
From yourself. From what you've done to yourself. From the city you've imprisoned yourself in. Listen! You are a queen, but you're the queen of pain and filth. Your realm is a realm of your own suffering. You're almost a goddess. You can do anything you want. So why won't you make yourself happy? You could become the Redeemer Queen.
Sensacional, né, velho? Caramba. Muito louco, mano.
Oh, the Redeemer Queen. That's new. Never in all my years have I heard anything like that. Whew. Well, child, enough joking. Get out of my sight, or I'm afraid I might decide to keep you here forever as my fool.
Do you think she took my words to heart?
Quem sabe?
That would be great.
I told you to get out! I don't want to hear your squeaky voice again!
Estou ciente disso, é claro. É lamentável de certa forma, já que seu medo de mim era forte o suficiente para torná-lo impecavelmente leal. No entanto, sua morte é mais um único lance em um jogo muito maior. Pera aí. Traição. Desses traidores? Shamira está pesquisando os cristais em segredo. Talvez ela esteja planejando derrubá-la. Ai, caramba. Que bom em me avisar. Estou impressionada. Você realmente achou que eu não sabia? Você foi muito astuto em descobrir o desejo de Shamira. Suponho que sua cautela exija uma recompensa. Ó, pegamos aqui um item. De afundar a ilha. Ah, é verdade, né? Pera aí. Por que você ainda tolera? A segunda sempre sonha em se tornar a primeira. Conheço bem o sentimento. É natural, né? Natural. Um amigo meu, narrador... Você poderia... Ó, outro item. Ter ido a... Pera aí. Arelo realmente me criou? De uma chave. E ela escolheu você. Ah. Até o poder concedido a você foi purificado, na medida do possível, para que você não adivinhasse sua origem antes do tempo. Olha que da hora. O legal é que agora tudo está começando a se encaixar bem, né? Então você consegue compreender melhor a história. Quando chegasse a hora certa. Olha só. Em vez disso, você seguiu as ordens da sua rainha e chegou aqui mais cedo. Tudo tem seu preço. Ok. Não seja tão apressada. Espera aí, o que exatamente você está me oferecendo? Minha arma? Ai, caramba, agora ferrou. Pera aí. Se você é tão poderosa, por que precisa de mim? Sim. Começaria uma guerra. Estremeçam com a menção de Eluxanira. Não, eu vou fazer a guerra em meus próprios termos, nas sombras, e permanecerei invisível até que eu enfie minha lâmina nas costas do meu inimigo. Ai, caramba. Como exatamente você planeja fechar? Limiar em Golarion. Certo. Mas primeiro você terá que esmagar os guardiões do Limiar. A filha, aqui ó, de Baphomet está minerando um grande número de cristais em meu reino. Pera. Rezamira está atualmente em outra ilha longe daqui. A rota para aquele lugar é atormentada por piratas, monstros, tempestades e outros perigos mais aterrorizantes. Há 100 anos? Mas sem dar motivo a Baphomet para declarar guerra contra mim. Interessante o plano dela. Faz sentido. Então, novamente, não estou oferecendo nada de novo, pois você já está desfrutando do meu favor, comandante. Sua companheira é uma sucubo. E eu sou uma sucubo. Este demônio segue você apenas porque eu permito. Olha que loucura. Estamos claramente sendo manipulados para servir de ferramenta. Ai, que merda, viu? Por que ela quer fechar a ferida? Certo. Ah, tá. Fui forçada a mudar meu foco. Expressar meu descontentamento, eventualmente sobre os ossos de nossos servos. Passarem. Entendi. O que eu ganho? Que loucura, hein, galera? Será que eu sou obrigado, mano, a fazer acordo com ela? Descarry e Baphomet não vão ficar aí parados vendo você fechar a ferida. Eles vão mandar seus exércitos atrás de você. Sim. Atacar Golorian. Será esmagada. Tipo assim, eu não tenho escolha, né? Ai, isso aqui é importante, ó. E agora? Maluco. Vou considerar. Interessante. Visita de vez em quando. Está longe daqui. Ela se esconde na ilha de Colifir. Mano, ela sabe tudo, cara. Que loucura, né? Eu quero saber mais sobre você. Pera aí. Caramba. Como você se tornou uma lorde? Fui a primeira sucubo do abismo. O exemplar perfeito da minha raça. Primeiro seu corpo se transformou em pedra, então seu sangue. Caramba, a história dela é muito bem contada, mano. Eu tinha um reino. Eu tinha o poder que não compartilhava mais com meu irmão. Eu tinha servos e, o mais importante, eu tinha segurança. As Ilhas da Meia-Noite. Então ela é muito forte, mano. PQP. Tipo, nível 100? Saca? Como assim? O que você planeja fazer a seguir? Subjugar todo o abismo? Possivelmente. Pera. Olha. Caramba, aliança com o demônio, hein? Quem diria? Opa, opa, opa. Você e minha serva Lady Vorlesh estavam falando sobre o léxico do paradoxo. Por muitos anos ele permaneceu dividido no meio, inofensivo. Encontre a outra e traga os dois para mim. Um segundo desastre. Será mesmo? Não dá pra confiar, né, galera? É um demônio, mano. Não dá pra confiar. E é legal porque o jogo te testa, sabe? Tem peso a história e as consequências. Por que você precisa desse livro? Ainda tem alguns negócios para cuidar em Aluxanira. Maluco! Que loucura, hein, galera? Que loucura, mano. Bem, olha só. Ir para Colifir. Decida o destino. Eu acho que a gente vai enfrentar o Echo agora. Será? Ganhamos um nível mítico. Ok. Volta pra lá então. Por que aqui? Pera aí. Uma nave é necessário encontrar aonde? Deve encontrar. E uma tripulação. A gente vai ter que procurar. Ok. Vai para o Nexus primeiro? Então, por favor. Minha fé sofreu um golpe terrível. Não parei para pensar em meus sentimentos. Por que você nem sequer suspeitou de algo assim? Eu me sinto chocada e confusa. Isso não muda nada, quem me deu meus poderes? Vou usá-los apenas como achar melhor. Isso muda muito, quase tudo na verdade. Ah, entendi. Eu ficaria feliz em curá-la, mas não posso. E agora, hein? Caminho do Anjo. Bem, nesse caso eu vou ter que lutar contra e parar seu exército de demônios míticos sozinho. Quem me deu meus poderes? Ninguém além de mim pode defender o povo de Golarion. Como é amargo. Sim, você está certo. Oh, vai continuar comigo, que legal. Faz até sentido, né? Questão de fé e lealdade, o nome da missão. Da hora. Oi, meu bem, nada. Qual é o próximo passo? Avante, tá? Então, galera, por enquanto é isso. Vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. O desenrolar da história está ficando muito bom. Estou curtindo pra caramba. Pra caramba. Deixem um gostei então, compartilhem e até o próximo vídeo. Valeu!